Hi, I'm Steve Byers with Kendall Auto Group, mainly Porsche Bend, and this is our classic shop. We've done 7 cars, 911s, 356s, mainly early cars, short wheelbase cars. It's been 30 some years that I've been with Porsche, so I've been mainly with in the parts department, but I have a passion for car restoration. I've had a love affair for Porsche for forever. That's why I work for Porsche. Has worked at Porsche dealerships my whole life pretty much. This is our 66 912 that we just finished. It's been part of the restoration challenge. This car came to us about 3 years ago. We were just finishing up with a 67 911S soft window Targa, and it was also Irish green. And the customer was looking for a place to have his car redone, and saw the attention to detail that we had on that car, and decided to have us restore it. Car was towed in on a trailer, flatbed on a trailer. It was very sad, painted sepia brown, a little rusty, not bad, not a lot of rust, but it had rust. So we basically got the car into the shop and started stripping it down, documenting everything as we went. Got it all stripped down, sent it over to a body shop to have the body work done. That was a body work of his choice. He knew someone that he wanted to have do the body work, so that worked out really well. The car was at the body shop for probably a year, getting the body work done, and we finally got it back and started putting it together. It was initially kind of a driver restoration, and turned into a full-blown nut and bolt everything restoration. Yeah, the car's a 66 3-gauge 912 early short wheelbase car, which I love. I've restored a lot of 356s, and I love doing the early cars because the early 911s, because there's a lot of 356 carryovers. The 3-gauge dash, and a lot of harness, a lot of little pieces that are still 356. So I think that's kind of neat. It's the transition into newer technology, but still had some old stuff that they were using, and that's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to see those similarities between a 356 and an early car. We also decided to do a bigger motor. The customer decided to do a bigger motor, so it's actually a 2.1 liter motor. It has Carrillo rods, Carrillo pistons, 45 millimeter Webers. We did a sport exhaust on it. We actually had the body shop cut a opening for the right side so we could have dual exhaust on it. So it's a little custom there, but it is really a 100% restored car, except for a little bit of resto mod, a little bit of extra, because he wanted a little more power, and he was all in on it. So he was like, why not? Let's do a big motor and spend the extra money, and we were like, yeah, let's do it. So, and I'll tell you what, this car rips. It is a blast to drive. It's so light, it's so nimble. It's fun. It made it a lot of fun. It's not just a little 4-cylinder. It's got some power. So sent all the chrome out, all the metal out for plating. Had that all re-chromed. Basically disassembled all of the windows, all of the pop-out windows, all the framing, all the rubber seals out, all the doors complete. All the hardware was categorized and sent out for plating for yellow CAD. I would say 95% of this car is original hardware. There's some replacement pieces that pieces were just too stripped or not good enough to reuse, so we had to use new stuff. We rebuilt the transmission along with the engine. Basically, the car is completely gone through. It was a nut and bolt restoration. We replaced everything that needed to be replaced and refurbished everything that needed to be refurbished. The customer's actually picking the car up today. I kind of hate to see it go, although I am happy to see it go. It's done, and it's gonna go to its new home. And when I get involved in it's like your car. I take on these projects like they're my cars, and how I would want to have it be done, and my customer appreciates that. And And anyway, so yeah, thank you very much.